Alrighty, folks, welcome in. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Had a bunch of mail come in over the past couple days, which I feel like I say that every video, and it's honestly true. I literally just, it's like a constant stream of, it's like Christmas every week. Anyways, you guys already know we're looking at this bad boy today. At long last, this thing should have been released, I swear, like a year ago, and everyone's been like the whole topic with this set has been like, all right, where is it, and why are they only making 3,000 of them? We'll get into that more later. But we also did pull out the rest of the hypercars. I felt like that was fitting, as this the Porsches, I think, is the last one that we need, at least for IMSA. Well, I mean, this set is Le Mans. There might be some other ones. I think there's like an Alpine or an Alpine one. Alpine. But yeah, let me show you guys what else I got in this mail day. Adding to the Rothmans collection, I picked up this Tarmac Works Runnel 5 Turbo. Super cool. This one should have some decals in the box. And then I also picked up this Sparky. So they released 7 of these. I got the other 6, and then I was like, why didn't I get that one? So I ended up just ordering it as well. It has a Hawaiian Tropic logo on the top. It's kind of cool. But yeah, then for Mini DT, I got the gold and dark red Mercedes Maybach. It was sold out for a while, and then they added more of them, so I picked it up. And then I also got this Mazda Miata, this tuned version. And then I got a bunch of stuff in blister. I didn't really want stuff in blister, but didn't really have another choice because their website was being weird. But yeah, we got the white Nissan GTR R35 Nismo. We got the Cadillac V-Series R. This is the gold one from Sebring. Doesn't look very gold to me. That looks like dandelion yellow. Anyways, got this Land Rover from the International Hill Rally. I almost wasn't going to get this, but this particular car has some really interesting history behind it, I think. So I picked that up. We also got this one. I also almost did not get this one, because I was like, oh, I already have a Millennium Jade R34. But then I realized that old Millennium Jade one was a Tommy Kyra. This is a V-Spec 2 NUR, which I think stands for Nürburgring. So kind of a cool spec on that one. And then we got the black Mercedes Maybach as well, so that'll go good with that red one. And then I think this is the last one. It's the BMW Z8, another very exciting model. So got some really cool stuff in. I think that was everything. I think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I think that was everything. So lots of Mini DT. And I've got a lot more coming because another wave of Mini DT just dropped. But anyways, while we open this, kind of talk about it, I guess. It's kind of an ugly topic. So, as you guys know, they only made 3,000 of these 963 box sets. Why they only made 3,000, I really don't know, because if we look back to January of this year, we had the Tokyo Auto Salon. And at the Tokyo Auto Salon, they released this box set for the event, the Top Secret. This one was also limited to 3,000 pieces. So, like that, and this at the time seemed like quite a bit for the event, 3,000, right? Event where you can only buy it in person. So why did they only do 3,000 for this? My theory on this is, because I know a lot of you guys are probably asking that same question, I'm thinking that when they put this out on pre-order, this is like a year and a half ago, when they put this out on pre-order, I'm thinking that Mini DT has gained a ton of popularity in this past year. And so I'm thinking back then, 3,000 probably would have been enough if this set would have been released on time. It would have been enough for the current demand of the market. Here's the inside of the box. You have this little spacer that holds the box in the middle. But yeah, I'm thinking back when this went on pre-order, the demand was probably 3,000 sets was probably fine, right? Fast forward, the set got delayed. I don't know if it was for licensing reasons or just, obviously we'll never really know the answer unless, Glenn mentions it in an interview or something, but it got delayed by a lot. Like I said, I think this thing was delayed like a year. I mean, you look at the models in here, these are the early 700s. We are literally receiving models in the 1000s now. So yeah, very delayed. But like I said, I think back when this should have released, back when this was expected to release, I think 3000 would have been fine. But since it got delayed, people started to get FOMO, which I totally understand. I kind of got FOMO with this set as well. And then there's also a lot more collectors now than there was when this went on pre-order. And so there's just naturally a lot with the FOMO and the fact that there's more collectors now, there's just obviously a lot more demand for this product. In other words, 3,000 box sets was not enough for this. I know that it was the winner. Which one was the winner? One of these was released as a regular release as well. I think it was number 740. I think it was the number 75 car. Was released as a regular version. I think there was blister and box versions of it. So like there is that for all the people, you know, for the people that can't get the set. Yeah, for the people that want the set, there's only 3,000 of them. That's the same as they made for an event model at the beginning of the year. So yeah, grossly underproduced. I think they should have at least made 5,000 of these sets. But to be fair, when they do these race car box sets, I'm looking at the Mercedes Zhongfu one behind me. What does this launch one say? I'm going to fall out of my chair reaching for this. Oh my god. This one, this Lancia Delta one was 5,000, right? This came out back in the 400s. 5,000. What is this newest? Oh, sorry for bumping the camera. I'm trying to get the Ford GT one now. I'm curious to see what they say. Okay. This new Ford GT set. Okay, so this one was also 3,000, and this was in the 600s. So, but yeah, so like they did 5,000 for this one. I get like a lot of these aren't ridiculously popular. Like this Lancia one didn't sell super well. Like it sold well. These are probably kind of hard to find now, but you know, it's like, I don't know, like Porsche's really popular. Le Mans is really popular. And any type of like retro throwback, like celebration thing, cause this is a 100 year of Le Mans, like celebration livery, like any type of thing like that is typically pretty popular. So anyways, we're almost 8 minutes in. Haven't looked at them yet. I'm sorry, but I hope that any of you guys that wanted this set were able to get it. I am not happy at all with the price I had to pay for this. And if you guys are wondering, I paid $117 for this set with tax and shipping. $117 and some change. So yeah. And for reference, this set retail price, this set was between $50 and $60. I know someone in the US that pre-ordered it for like $45. So no, these are not worth $100 retail price. For any of you guys in the US that are seeing this and being like, what the heck? Retail price is not $100. That's just what all these big sellers are doing it for. Because when you play into exclusivity and hype, people can charge whatever they want and they'll get bought. For example, I'm obviously not helping this problem, but this was kind of one of those non-negotiable items for me, where like this is one of those things that, like, I have to have this in my collection. I think these cars are awesome. I really like these race cars. And so it's like, for me, it's like, I'm not happy about paying the extra amount of money for it, but obviously I will, because, you know, we have them, they're on the desk here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm upset that they underproduced them, and I'm upset that these sellers in the United States price gouged them and we're selling them for $100. I don't think that's fair. And I tried to find one for less than that. I couldn't. I was like, well, I just got to bite the bullet and get them. But anyways, hopefully you guys were able to get them for retail price. Hopefully, and if you have to pay that exorbitant price, even in other countries, I'm sure it's the same way. If you really want it, I do probably think it's worth it. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say except that I'm sorry that this happened, even though I know it's not my fault. It sucks. Mini GT should have at least made a couple thousand more of them. It wouldn't have been very hard to put a statement out and say, like, hey, due to the recent increased demand for this product, we're going to be making an additional 2,000 units. And then they can just change the packaging to say 5,000. I don't know. If you guys have more insight on it, let me know. But let's get into the actual review of these now. So let's start off with this first one. Actually, I'll show you guys the box. So of course, it is the throwback livery type thing, 100 Years of Le Mans. This was from 2023 Le Mans. These cars were, and they are the Porsche 963 Porsche Penske Motorsport cars. And yeah, you've got your Le Mans licensing on the back right there, TSM sticker, Porsche. And then there's the UPC. This is Mini DT number set. This is Mini DT set number 11. So there it tells you the name of the cars right there. Everything else is pretty plain. Very classy. I like the box design. The box design looks awesome. So here is the first one, number 738. This is the number 5 car. Again, you have all your licensing and stuff on the back. And I like how the big box and all the individual boxes actually have the stickers on them too. That is pretty nice. Oh, been waiting for this for a long time. Oh, this thing, it looks great. Like first impressions, it looks really, really good. You've got your tire printing. It's got the Michelin tire print. Looks awesome. The wheels look very good. Although there's a lot of space between the spokes. So you can kind of see like the body in the back, like that white paint and the black part. So like this is one of those models that definitely would look better with brake details, but obviously we know that's just not going to happen with Mini DT. But the livery looks insane. I love all the vibrant colors, how it kind of starts down here at the nose and then kind of widens out and goes all the way back to the rear of the car. The livery on these is just awesome. But really nice tire printing, and I'm trying to see if it's decal, and I can't really tell. I think this is probably pad printed, at least most of it, but I don't really see any big like flaws or bubbling or anything on the actual like livery itself. Everything seems to be pretty good. It does look like there's a little bit of like scuffing or scratching on the front part, so maybe this whole thing is a decal. But aside from the little bit of scuffing and scratching up here, it looks pretty good. You've got rubber mirrors kind of sticking up behind those front wheels. You've got these big slots above the wheels as well. Yeah, it looks really good. Headlights are nice and clear. You got acrylic and then the little headlight detail in there. So headlights look really good. You've got a bunch of sponsorship logos. Mobil 1, Michelin, all kinds of cool stuff. Penske, Boss, Heller. Really, really cool. It has a little hypercar thing right there because this does race in the hypercar class. Really cool. You got your number 5 box right there with the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Super cool. Tag Heuer, I don't really know who that is. That logo looks familiar, though. Porsche on the windshield banner. You've got the names of the drivers up on the roof right there. Looks really good, honestly. Some black down here in this little air channel. And then you've got, I believe that these right here are the exhaust ports, if I'm correct. So they're done in black, and then there's like a little bit of like, I would imagine that's like some silver shielding behind them, because exhaust gets very hot. But you've got the big fin that runs to the back wing, which has the Porsche 963 logo on it and the HY. And then on top of the big wing, you've got Porsche, nice and glossy. Typically, this is done in decal, but this actually looks really good. And then you've got some sponsorship logos on these side supports as well. ANSYS, Boss, Mobil 1, Tag Heuer, Multimatic, and Michelin. I actually think Multimatic is the manufacturer for this chassis that Porsche uses, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it looks really good. There's no taillight detail on the back, but I also, from memory, don't remember what the taillight detail looks like on these cars. So I don't think it looks too bad. It definitely would be nice with a little bit of red somewhere back here, though. But yeah, the livery itself looks super cool. It's very vibrant, very colorful. It's, yeah, it just looks retro and it looks very cool. So there's the number 38, the number 39 car. All right, here, there's all the info for it. This is the number 6 car. And the livery is going to be very similar. In fact, I think all the coloring and everything is the same, except for this this middle fin right here, and then on the top where the air scoop is, that's going to be different between them. So this first one, That air scoop and the fin was done in black. This one, it is done in white. And then obviously for this one, it's done in red. So that's the only major like livery difference I can see. I do have like some like, I don't even know what that is. There's like some smudges, some residue or something on the fin right there. It looks like it's scraping off, but for the price I paid for this, I freaking want these things to be absolutely perfect without a single freaking flaw. But yeah, I'm going to have to take like a Q-tip and try to get that off. But yeah, this one looks really good. I like the white accent on the on that fin and on the top of the roof right there. It looks good. But yeah, number 6 car, nice tire printing. It looks very good. For some reason, this one looks more vibrant. No, the colors are the same. It's just, I think it's that white that makes it look brighter. But yeah, looks super good. There's that front view again. Again, I do think that the majority of it is decal. See, this one's got a little bit of like scuffing on that number 6 box as well. It has to be a decal. That's the only way it would do that. But or maybe that's like some residue from them clear coating over it. That might be what it is. And then also the mirrors do follow that color pattern too. So these mirrors are white, whereas they were black on that one. So yeah, there's the number 739. Last but not least, the number 740. There's all your information there. And here's the car with the red accents for this one, which I do like the red too. I like all of them, but I think the red and white are definitely the most vibrant of the three. So yeah, looks really good. Red mirrors as well. There's the names of the drivers up there. Of course, that's going to be different on all of them. And then this one, I don't really see any scuffing on this one at the front. It's the number 75 car. Yeah, overall, it looks really good. I'm excited to get more colors of this casting because now in fact, I don't think that we have any more of these on pre-order. I really don't. I don't recall seeing any. So if this is like a one and done thing for the 963, I'll be very upset. Hopefully Spark will start doing them with better details and tire printing and stuff. But yeah, I hope that they do some of the red and white Penske Motorsport ones. I hope they do the gold one. I don't remember what the sponsor was, but there was a gold one. I think there was a yellow one as well. I hope they start doing some of the IMSA ones and more of the Le Mans ones. So, but overall, they do look good. The whole situation with this product was very sad. I know there's a lot of people that are going to want this set that just aren't going to be able to get it. It is what it is. Nobody can really do anything about it except Mini DT can just start making more product in the future. Like, I understand these are expensive to produce, but they're not really losing money on it because they're charging what it would cost to produce all these individually. If anything, it just takes a little bit longer to get ready, which this one did for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand why these are so limited. Like, you guys know that that 1984 Race of Champions set that they're doing with all the cars, with all the Mercedes 190Es. There's 20 cars in that set. 20 cars. They're making 5,000 of that. But they can only make 3,000 of these box sets. I don't understand it, guys. I don't know. $117. I wish I could have paid retail price. I really should have. I should have pre-ordered it. I should have pre-ordered it when we started realizing that they were delayed, but I didn't, and now I paid the price. But I don't regret it. I think these look absolutely amazing. I'm happy to have this set. So, yeah, final verdict. The cars are amazing. The price, not so much. I do think the price is worth it, but only if you really have to have these 963s. I'm hoping Mini DT will do more in the future. So if you don't really care about these that much, just get the regular one that came out. Again, I think it was this number 740. Just get it as a single and just wait for more colors. That's all I can really recommend, but they are nice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.